Back in 1946, a commitment was made to raise money to help find the cause of and the cure for leukemia, lymphoma, and myelodysplastic syndrome. That commitment lives on in the Leukemia Research Foundation.
The Leukemia Research Foundation is an incredible local Chicago area organization that provides all kinds of support to families and patients who are experiencing leukemia in one way or another.
The Leukemia Research Foundation is really a fantastic grassroots organization that has as its major focus a disease in which I'm very interested. And it has been an organization that has really tried to improve the therapy of patients with leukemia and also to educate patients and their families.
The mission of the Leukemia Research Foundation is to conquer leukemia, lymphoma, and myelodysplastic syndromes by funding research into their causes and cures, and to enrich the quality of life of those touched by these diseases.
When you're dealing with a terminal illness, you have to address everything that's going to contribute to lifelong wellness with who's ever been diagnosed. We didn't know a whole lot about leukemia until we were actually given information. The Leukemia Research Foundation gave us all types of information that we needed about the disease.
One of the other great things about the Leukemia Research Foundation is it provides an opportunity for networking. Here at the children's party today, we were sitting at a table with another family with a son about the same age as our own, and they were telling us about his experience at a day camp, and it was just great to have an opportunity to see another family who's been through this and to hear about their experience and good things that they've found. And it's just a great networking opportunity that, doesn't happen very easily elsewhere.
Almost 750,000 Americans are living with leukemia, lymphoma, or myelodysplastic syndrome. More than 50,000 of them will die this year. The Leukemia Research Foundation strives to erase those statistics once and for all.
As our middle name suggests, the Leukemia Research Foundation funds research on a worldwide basis, and in fact, over the years has funded these research programs on 5 different continents. We rely on the input of a volunteer medical advisory board made up of oncology professionals from around the country. They make recommendations to the Leukemia Research Foundation as to which promising projects are underway that we can help fund to take us closer to a cure.
Well, I think research is the key. Research and education are the key to finding a cure to leukemia.
We're looking at the mechanisms that cause these mutations to occur and using various systems, mouse models, cell lines, and other techniques to try to sort out why the mutations occur, and then, more importantly, what can we do about it after the mutations have happened.
Leading the charge to find a cure is the Central Council, chapter founders and members for whom the mission is personal.
The leadership of the Leukemia Research Foundation is made up of volunteers like myself, people that have survived it, people that have lost loved ones, and they want to be able to give back.
In addition to funding research, the Leukemia Research Foundation offers programs to educate and support patients, families, and support networks. Programs like town hall meetings, a bone marrow stem cell and cord blood transplant conference, and Kids Party.
The town hall meeting has been a yearly event that has been very well received. There are so many new changes that are occurring in the treatment of patients with a variety of leukemias that it's proved to be a really wonderful way to disseminate this kind of new information for both patients and their families.
The transplant conference and patient educational meetings in general are our way as physicians to really getting out and speaking with the patients almost one-on-one.
Our annual Kids Party offers a day of respite for pediatric cancer patients and their families so that they can have a day of fun and forget the hardships that they're enduring on a daily basis.
And I mean, it's just great to see the other families there and to hear how everyone's doing, because a lot of times you lose contact with them when you're not going to the hospital or clinic on a weekly basis.
The Leukemia Research Foundation is very fortunate to receive funding from different volunteer groups throughout the country, really. We have groups in Florida that do fishing tournaments in the Gulf of Mexico and raise 6 figures every year. We have a number of groups here in the Chicago area that do golf tournaments, do galas, do fashion shows, do ski trips. These groups all together raise almost $2 million a year. We have groups from New Jersey, groups from New York, groups from all around the country that have stepped forward to do different types of events. Some might raise $1,000, some in fact raise up to $400,000 a year to support the mission of the Leukemia Research Foundation.
We also offer patient financial assistance.
I think it's very important that when a family is going through a terminal illness like this, that the financial needs are met, as well as all the information that they can get about the disease. And an organization like the Leukemia Research Foundation can provide all of that to families.
We knew bills were going to come in and she needed medicines, and we didn't know where we were going to be financially. So it was nice to know that there was someone local that was willing to help us.
Thousands of volunteers, scores of chapters, and the support of donors like you have helped the foundation continue its mission for more than 60 years. And the commitment is just as strong today as ever, and research is the key.
Research gives us hope.
We have been involved with the Leukemia Research Foundation
since 1958.
58, when we lost our son.
We need to find a cure because it never ends. It just keeps going.
Dollars provided by individuals, corporations, foundations really, I think, are for the next 10 years going to be the seed that will propagate the flower that will ultimately lead to cancer cures.
And if Leukemia Research Foundation can find the doctors who are willing to do it, we're willing to continue to fund it.
So research is extremely important. We have to know more about the disease in order to cure the disease. So I think that is vitally important, and we need to do whatever we need to do in order for the research to continue.
Please help us raise money for our research and help these local families as they deal with this life-threatening disease. Thank you.